In the days when Israel wandered through the wilderness, the people gathered around Mount Sinai. The mountain trembled, lightning cracked across the sky, and a great cloud wrapped the peak like a crown. The Lord called Moses upward, and the people waited below in awe and fear. And God spoke, not as a distant ruler, but as a lawgiver who loved his people. He gave commandments not to crush them, but to shape them. Laws for justice, laws for mercy, laws to protect the weak. Laws to remind people that holiness and compassion are not opposites but partners. Centuries have passed since Sinai, yet the world feels strangely like the wilderness again. Families wander through uncertainty like tents in desert sand. Nations argue like tribes fighting over water. Violence fills the streets as if the tablets were shattered all over again. People look for leaders, for truth, for something solid to stand on. In the midst of this, God still stands as the lawgiver. Not with thunder on a mountain this time, but with conviction in the human heart, a voice that whispers, "Do what is right. Seek justice. Love mercy. Walk humbly with your God." And so the Lord looked upon the earth and spoke again, not with smoke and fire, but with clarity. My people hunger for direction, not because I am silent, but because they have forgotten to listen. They build kingdoms of technology, but neglect the kingdom of kindness. They argue about laws, yet do not practice love. Return to me not in fear, but in faith. For I am the lawgiver, and my laws are not chains, but paths. A young woman heard this in her spirit as she saw injustice in her city. She raised her voice not in anger alone, but with courage for the oppressed. A teacher heard it and chose to speak gentler words to his students. A business owner heard it and treated his employees fairly, though others called him foolish. A community heard it and chose unity over division. And God said, "This is my law written on the heart," just as he did at Sinai. God calls us today, honor life in a world that trivializes it. Protect the vulnerable when greed and power push them aside. Value truth when lies feel more convenient. Choose forgiveness when revenge feels easier. Live holy not by perfection, but by direction, turning, step by step, toward him. His law remains. Love the Lord your God. Love your neighbor as yourself. These commands, once carved on stone, now seek carving space in human hearts. May we be a people who walk as if the tablets are still warm from God's touch. May the lawgiver not be someone we fear from a distance, but one we follow closely, like a pillar of cloud by day and a pillar of fire by night. Amen.